I've been sharing a lot of spicy posts on YouTube lately. Maybe I'm going crazy. Maybe the world's crazy. I mean, you know, these are all questions we ask ourselves. Well, you know, living free and not giving a fuck what people think is a great attitude to aspire to. If I gave a fuck what people think, well, I wouldn't be where I'm at. I'd be too busy spending my money on fucking black Air Forces and polos or whatever's fucking popular nowadays. The latest cars, living in Section 8 like all the popular people. Or, I mean, all the people who spend their money irresponsibly. Bunch of baby mamas, bunch of baby daddies, bunch of babies. Kind of ridiculous. Regardless of what people think, if I gave a fuck what people thought about me, I wouldn't be where I'm at. And so being on I don't know, it says Omegle on my screen save thing, but it's called like Monkey app or whatever the fuck now. And people were like, why are the lights off? Are you homeless? I'm like, bitch, your lights are off too. Are you fucking homeless? Just because I feel like talking shit sometimes. Most of the time, I'm just fucking with people. Having a good time. Like, I had the light on there for a while and I was just throwing up sign language stuff. And one of the dudes was like, oh, I don't speak ASL. And I'm like, oh, I'm just fucking with you. And he was like, he stopped for a second. He was completely shocked. So I was like, throwing up some sign language. And we talked about how, deaf people are discriminated against because if they throw up sign language in the wrong spot, that's a problem. But anyway, don't give a fuck what people think. Live your life. Do what you want to do. My dad told me a long time ago, all these people are making these car payments, even if it's $500 a month. If you saved up $1,500 and you bought your car outright, which I've never spent more than $2,000 on a vehicle, whatever money you would have spent on buying a new car, you could put into it monthly and have a much nicer vehicle, so on and so forth. Well, I've taken that to other aspects of life, and I've tried to share that with people, such as, yes, I don't have a big fucking mansion, but I do have an acre and I own it, and my house got burnt down, and I live in a fucking camper. But I don't really give a fuck what anybody thinks. I mean, if I did, I wouldn't be here. And I've had to try and teach that to my kids and my old lady as well. Her family's always been an obstacle, at least what they think. And I'm just like, okay, look at this. Does your family own their vehicles? No, they're all making payments. Does your family own their land? No, they're all making payments. Does your family own their business? No, they're all making payments. All right, well, check this. We own everything that we've got and we're not making payments. And fuck what they think. They're no better than us. Matter of fact, I'm not saying we're better than them, but we might be a little better off than they are because we have zero debt and, we own what we got. So it's an amazing and beautiful thing. And I try to share that with people, and I try to share that knowledge, but it's kind of like casting pearl before swine. Not everybody's gonna pick up what you're putting down. And I try to relate like this, pearls before swine. A lot of the things that I do to biblical references, and kind of like the give unto Caesar what is Caesar's, enter Brutus. Why did I say that? Well, you think God or Jesus didn't say that for a reason. Give unto Caesar what is Caesar's. Well, yes, he took the taxes and he took this and that, but whenever it was too much, what happened? It might not have been the same Caesar that Brutus stabbed. History is a funny thing and it's a little confusing for me, so I really have to deep dive to really understand. And whether it's the same Caesar or not, I'm sure Jesus knew what happened to the Caesar line, beginning to end, rise to fall. So that's just all I'm going to say about that. And like it says in the Bible, there's a reason why they rule, and then there's a reason why there's a downfall. God supports them until he doesn't. I just felt like I needed to share this. It's been a little while since I posted. I got another story I thought about sharing. I even thought about doing a little post, see if anybody wanted to hear story time, but didn't do it. I just said fuck it and put it on the back burner. Anyway, appreciate y'all for listening, tuning in, doing what you do. Much love. God bless. Guys out. Catch you in the next one.